Yes, sir.
Done.
I'm not able to see your screen, Parth. Huh?
What's happening is getting shifted to the home page. The home page is getting coming up. Yeah, home page is visible.
Now it's good. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm unable to see the charts. Now I can, I think. Yes, please, sorry. Whenever I go for chart, like first thing first from scratch, I always go for the trend line. And I always see, like, first thing first is the trend line, and the second I always see the weekly and the quarterly with the horizontal lines as well. So, but that's what I'm in the practice. But trend line is something I always see that what's going on with that. Yes. Y- yes. 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 Sorry. With the trend line, I always, when I start my daily chart, I always see and I always change the trend line up to, like, if there is a, like, market, if there's a downtrend, uptrend. So according to that, I'm changing my trend line if it's needed. Yes, 1 day, 1 hour and 1 day. That's what it is. Yes. It's a 7.310.3. And I have one more question. It's related, straight related to my homework. Is this the criteria just before that downtrend? Am I able to take it as a head and shoulder that thing? Sorry, I'm just keep doing my homework as well. Yes, 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 yes. It is. Very good. Yes,
touched, close below, low taken out, bearish bar.
And this is a very good example of impulsive chart. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's
Reconcile back.
yes.
Three, five, 7348.
It's 7348.1.
Three. High plus 30 max. Yeah.
It is.
You don't trade. No. The trend line is not broken yet. Yeah.
It's 7349.8.
That's 63.
7350. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No.
Nothing. That was a monthly. That was a monthly support, monthly resistance. That 735. Weekly resistance. Okay. Reference snapback.
Yeah.
Put one more target.
Great.
Wonderful. Brilliant. Brilliant. Risk is that crossing the support.
Engulfing candle.
It's a big bar. All sellers out might
All
be.
sellers
We don't
out.
know.
All sellers.
No.
No.
Yes.
Broken the support.
Support was broken.
Yeah.
My one homework is done actually. Yes. Everyone is helping me.
I can snap back again on the support. That was a monthly support line. Yes.
Yeah. Denver.
One question. One question here. Uh, is it Will it make sense to leave 25% of the trade here and see for the next bar? Because there's a strong downtrend. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Psychological point. Yeah.
So what about the trailing stop loss? Can we use trailing stop loss? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yes. That's why. Mhm. Yeah, that's why I was saying that trailing, or maybe it can go even further down from this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes, now on this level, we are making another new trend line. It is like it more looks like a downtrend to me. Yes. Mm, yes.
This is a hello. This is a possibly downtrend which is happening, and this is normally ahead. This is we can say this is going to be a left shoulder which you were identifying before, and this is a head which you were saying. But actually, when the pattern completes, then we take a decision, or we take a decision on the hunch that whether this will happen or that will happen. Because on the contrary, I just want to say this thing, that this could be only a downtrend with a flag pattern and then the continuation of the downtrend, because as we say, the trend always continues in the direction of the previous trend only. What do you say on that? Till the time it has given a proven fact that yes, it has actually changed. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
second
right.
homework going on. Look, that's my brain working. But
Copying homework is not allowed.
yes.
You have to do it yourself. Your ASX your homework on ASX
Yes.
will not be accepted. You have to do
Now I
the
know which
homework on
track
DAX
I
now.
need to follow.
You have to do it on DAX. This is
Narendra is
cheating.
absolutely right.
This
Right,
is
What do
cheating.
absolutely
I
right.
do? My brain is going on two-way. Yeah, this is my
This
homework.
is,
This is what I'm learning.
this is cheating.
Girls are more multitasking.
Okay. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay.
Ye- Yes.
I have one question here. When you do a successful crack and snapback means just it has gone up basically. The trend is reversed. You don't do a measurement there. You measurement you
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Of course. Hopefully. Mm. Mm.
Yes.
I'm not look at anything. I just look at the bar. Everything is discounted in the bar.
Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Me including, if you remember, I was asking a question regarding that in my last class, that what is the adverse or inverse reaction of the interest rate in Australia over the Aussie dollar in Forex? So that's what I did. I was just start reading the chatting and then I got the answer. Like, I'm not sure that I'm doing the right thing or not, but just keep eye on your chart when we are doing something in there. We don't need to worry about what's going on in that market.
And as a beginner, unless you are like a pro like you, on the FOMC day before the FOMC, just come out of the market. If you see this, if you see the Nasdaq in this last FOMC, last FOMC, it went down by 250, went up by 600, went down by 900. So I'll just stay away from that. I just that's a nuisance for me. I won't be able to handle probably. Yeah. Just see the Nasdaq on the FOMC day. Yeah. Because there was no scope. I'll tell you, there was no scope to go further down. So they have to bring it up to bring it down. Start from 7 o'clock India time. You can all are madness. Do it a 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Give it 200 points bar. I think that day. Date was yeah. This is the date. Yeah, go up. Yeah, this is where it started. Yeah, this is the starting point. Further. Yeah. Press conference. Yeah, got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. This red bar. No, not you go a little back. Yes. Paul. In 5 minutes.
Mhm.
3%. 4% almost. Then we digest the news, and then you go to the right. Market is closed. Market closed. Oh, market closed, and wait for the next day. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. For an interest rate change or a policy change, it will take a while for the market to actually feel the full effects of that change. So it can take 3 to 6 months before it will appear apparent in a chart. I've noticed that anyway. Not at all. I don't have an example on me at hand. No.
Trading economics.
Yes. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think 5.5 or something.
Too much. Too much. CFD can be for anything. It can be for index, it can be for commodity, it can be for anything. CFD is contract for difference basically. So you don't buy the stuff, you buy the contract for the difference. So if I am buying short, I'm going short means my thought process is going down. So I'm selling first and buying later. The difference is my profit for any instrument. It can be Forex, it can be Forex pair, it can be index pair, it can be dollar basket, anything. So everything basically what we deal with CFD. So future is also a CFD. When you trade the future as CFD only. Future is you don't buy. Basically, you buy the on difference. Index is also index trading is also what we do is basically a CFD trading. See, futures is CFD is called as a future in US and India. I think balance all places is CFD only. Right.
I would like to add one more thing over here. CFD in that case, it's a highly leveraged. It's more even leveraged product rather than the normal instruments we have.
Yeah,
Just
has
to
to be.
It's even more leveraged. Even
Yeah.
more leveraged. Yeah.
If you
But
buy a
that is the
share,
main-
if you buy a share, it's like you have to pay the whole money. You buy the
Yeah.
CFD, you pay just 5% of that, or 10%
Yeah.
of that.
So we can. That's even more hurting to us in that. That's why majorly people lose money in CFDs. That's the reason. Yeah.
Great.
Shoo.
You have in the WhatsApp group also.
Anybody in this group who is actually sitting in India right now, just to understand that what are the timings and of the market that we would be logging in the morning? Okay, Arindam, you are in India, right? Okay, right. Okay. 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 Mhm. And with due like with your due permission, can we talk to Arindam about some certain legality points and all those things? I'm raising this question in the easy for Arindam. I'm asking you a question in the open forum that you're already a trader or you're learning trading from here. What exactly you're doing? Can you? That's the point which I want to raise over here also.
I am learning, but I have some sense of it. I check the regulations and other stuff, so we can
Yeah,
discuss that.
that's the most important thing I was wanted to ask you that the regulation stuff is are you well versed with that
Yeah.
that
As long
is
as
it
you pay the tax as a clear tax, there is no issue. Don't try
okay,
to offset this income with something else.
all right,
If you
and
try to offset, they will chase you.
acha, acha, acha.
You can't
And
offset a India loss in Australia again.
no, I'm not talking about that thing. I'm just only wanted to just have a word regarding this thing is that you said to me that the taxes is the most important thing. Whatever we are earning, we have to declare it, and from whatever source we are getting the money, that we have to
The
declare.
day you
That's
get the remittance from, my suggestion is the day you get the remittance from NPF, next day morning, go and deposit 30% of that as advance tax. You should be fine.
okay, okay, okay. And
Don't
what about
delay. Yeah.
RBI declaration?
You don't need it unless you cross your earning for $10 million or something.
Acha, that's so far away. Okay, okay, I got the point. So that means that we have to deposit the next day. You suggesting that the next day only we deposit 30%.
Next time is as early as possible, basically.
As
You can
early as possible.
estimate.
As early as
See,
possible.
typically, I don't know right now for small amounts, NPF will not do a tax at source for you right now, unless you cross a threshold. If NPF does a tax at source, then you have to take that tax at source out, because Australia, India has a double taxation avoidance treaty, so you don't have to pay double tax.
Okay.
Say your earning in a month is $10,000, your
Okay.
percentage, what you're getting from NPF.
Okay.
So if NPF deduct a tax at some point of time, they'll deduct 10% and deposit to your account in Australia. So that will be
Okay.
offset tax. So 1,000 tax is already paid. Now for the 10,000 what you earn, you have 3,000 tax liability roughly, depending upon your other incomes and other stuff.
Okay.
So out of the 3,000, 1,000 if NPF has already deducted, you go and deposit 2,000 equivalent to your advance tax account.
As well as the advance tax.
Advance
And
tax.
what? And can we show some expenses? You saying offsetting is something losses coming? What
You can show the expenses. You can show the audition test as an expense.
Okay.
There is a direct expense for you. And anything else, I would suggest stay away, because those expenses will not be very high. You can't. I'll tell you, internet in India is like $10. So what offset you will take?
Sorry.
Internet cost in India will be $10 for you. So
Acha, you mean to say that thing that the we should pay that 30% advance tax? That is the best.
Yeah, I think just stay clean, pay everything. Take a offset for the audition expense only.
Okay, and whatever we would be receiving at them from the as a profit would be in the AUD or USD or
USD. USD. It will hit your account as a USD. You have to advise your banker to convert to the Indian rupee. Or if you want to hold it as USD for some reason, you can hold it for a month max. If you are getting on a remittance on 5th of a month, you can hold that to up to 30th of that month only.
Okay.
Provided you have a FCNR arrangement with your banker. But within 1 month, within the same month, if you don't consume, it will automatically get converted. But in the beginning, because I don't know what is your account size, if you're earning on the as of now is less than 100K per month, I would suggest you don't get into complications. Convert it on the day when it comes. Your banker will convert it automatically. Will be happy. You will be a very privileged customer for the bank. They'll call you every 5 minutes to invest that money somewhere else. Don't do that.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
So
just
they
pay 30% tax. Yeah.
Actually, the thing is that the things only happen when they know that constantly the things are coming in, and then they start giving you some.
Yeah. As long as you constantly pay the tax, nobody will chase you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
There is a little correction you have to do, Partha, in your notes. Yeah. It is no. It is winter is 420, summer is 520 for ASX. 420. Yeah. Summer is 520. Hong Kong doesn't change the time. Hong Kong is always 6:45. Hong Kong doesn't have a summer. And DAX will be 12:30 now in summer. Oh, Northern Hemisphere winter. Not 12:30. That will be 1:30. This will be 20:00. Indian summer 520, 645, 1230, 1900. 1230, and 1900. There is a little trickiness. Australian summer winter change and the European summer winter change dates are not exactly same as the North America. There is a 1 week, 2 week difference is there here and there.
Hello everyone. Thank you for the introduction. So, does anyone have any questions about impulsive and corrective behavior in the markets, just as we start?
We are opening our home task now and asking the questions. I'll just open my assignments and start asking you.
Okay. Okay.
Marty, I have a question. When we are looking the impulsive behavior in the market, so like for example, if we are taking any forex or we are taking any share like buying or selling, whatever it is, so what is the right time to come out from the market? Like this is something we can assume at the same time, or we have to go through the previous charting, or what we can do in that?
What you can do is you can, yeah,
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
okay. So first of all, like yourself, I would look at the quarterly and monthly charts, and I would get a sense of the direction.
Mhm.
So by that, I mean I would always look for the peaks and the troughs, not so much the swing highs and swing lows. As what has been written in text to determine an impulsive move, it is following a crowd, so to speak. So we can look at Bitcoin here. If there's any Bitcoin lovers out there, crypto lovers. Yeah, that's you. Okay. So this one's pretty clear to read because it's a pretty new market. So there's been initial interest. It's made an impulse move up. Just a small one. Yep. Oh, yes. Gotcha. Okay. So we've had the initial interest in the market. We've got a direction. And now that's the behavior. We've sparked interest. After this interest, not everyone has been accepted of that interest. Not everyone believes in the direction. So we've got a corrective move because no one else believes it. We come across, and now around here, we've had good fundamentals come out. We've already had this initial impulsive move.
Yes.
No one believed it. Now we've had a lot of good news, and this is the rest of the crowd starting to jump in now. Everyone's excited for the market. Everyone's excited. We're in. And then now we've got a bit of indecision. We've got corrective. Now everyone's confused. It's a correction. It's correction. Now this can be a final push, final push, the last push up. Then here's our correction here. And now we have our correction back down. And that was it. That was our final push. And here's our correction back down to wherever our target was. Might be a Fibonacci number, might be another resistance. Okay. But again, we start again. We've got an initial impulse here.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone has believed the market, so we're correcting. With a corrective move, it's common to see a lot of tails. The bar size is not as big. There'll be mixtures of colors. But again, we'll come across. And now we've gotten good fundamentals, good news is coming back out. Everyone's excited. Not so much. There's still a bit of indecision. Still an impulsive move.
Yes.
Because we have this cannot break one situation happening. Okay. It's still a correction here. It's all small bars. No one's real excited just yet. No one's really excited. And the correction is about to not perform for it. There it is there. Some interest in the market. Here we are again. Everyone's jumping on board. Everyone's jumping on board. And away we go. So that's basically how impulsive and corrective works.
Right.
There was in the 1930s a guy named Ralph Elliott. He worked on the Dow theory, which was originally 3 waves up and then the market will fall. He has elaborated on that and seen these repetitive market behaviors. So when we see 5 waves up, we will label that as a 1, and that will be our initial impulse move. Okay, so Bitcoin was pretty simple.
Okay.
I will make my chart smaller to demonstrate. So we have 1 move here, our first impulse that we saw.
Yes.
Then we had the correction. No one was real happy about it. We got all the excitement, all the news, pushed the price right up. And then that was it. There's no more people wanting to jump on board. We've had a bit of indecision. No one was happy. Everyone was undecided. So we've corrected. So between here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And right up the top, we've got a 5. Up here, we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Generally, after each 5, you'll see an A, a B, and a C. Right now, we have an A, a B, and a possible C down here. So this is a very basic form of Elliott wave here. How do I scale this? So as it was labeled 1, 2, that was our first impulse move. So the next impulse move starts 1, A, B, C, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now we'll have an A, a B, possibly a C down to here. And if I just get a trend line, we have this we were just looking at before. this range here of our head and shoulders that we are looking at. So this first A wave can generally be the same length as this C wave. So that's a basic wave count without getting too involved with it. It is a way to read human behavior. And with Wayne's question before, what we do at the start of the day or trading day, I generally look for an impulsive move at the start of the day, then look for the correction during the day, and then the next impulse up through the rest of that day. And I generally use a daily pivot point to get my supports and resistances for that. And I've found the impulsive versus corrective seems to be pretty reliable. So now I can ask if anyone's got any questions so far. If anyone wants anything elaborated on. Okay.
Martin? Yeah. Sorry.
So I know it's a
Yeah,
new way.
Martin, I was just saying this thing that the trend line you have drawn from the beginning, which is just now the price is falling on that. What are you expecting in that case? In the sense that you are a bounce back or a break of the trend line?
I would like to stick with Gurge's head and shoulders for this formation here. I would expect, well, I've seen this happen enough times to believe in something like this. Through NPF, that's that's another reliable pattern we will show you. And I've found generally with the head and shoulders, it's usually a 3, a 4, a 5, and then an A, a B, and a C. As well as that, I've found if this is a 3,
Okay. Yeah. So I what I mean to say is that you're expecting a breakdown, and that too you're expecting if it can go up to even let's say between 20 to 15,000. That's what you're expecting. Bitcoin, BTC.
Yes, if we get a break below and close below this trend line, I could definitely take this down to this level quite happily. I would not be upset about that.
Not even me, because I would be the buyer there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's too scary on part of BTC. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your graph there, Marty, where you've drawn that trend line. Now, you said if it breaks through that trend line, is there any other information that you would be looking for to corroborate that, besides breaking through that trend line, that, it's going to be, a definite movement down in that direction? What would be the other thing you would be looking for?
Okay, so I generally always put a second case scenario for if I am wrong. So what I would do, I would say this could be an A.
Yeah.
Then this could be a B. Because we haven't gone below this fellow here. If price does reverse back up here, then I would say this is going to be a different waveform and a continuation back up here somewhere.
Yeah, so even if it broke below that trend line marginally, and doesn't take out the low of that there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would be looking for it to well and truly break that level before you would consider it as a definite down movement.
Absolutely. A close below this fella here.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So, this is 5-minute chart. Yes. They are daily pivots. Yep. Okay. Okay. So I've seen this is one day. We've sort of got an impulse move up, a corrective down, an impulse up. We're coming across. We have now broken this trend line. I would probably not take a trade on this day here. Now this is a definite impulse move down. Now that we have this area of support, I would contemplate taking a trade below this if we close below it. Now that we are in an impulse, we're correcting here. And then there we are, we're in the trade. And we can come down and probably close the trade out. Now, if we're happy, it's the end of the day, we're going to bed. Look at that, went even further. Yep. So here we are coming up to the next day. We've had an impulse move up here. So I'm going to look for a correction down to one of these levels in the time frame. Now this looks pretty strong. It looks like another impulse down. Or didn't it just bounced? So that was a pretty scary trade to take it off the pivot point here, even though we had this impulsive move here. Oh yeah, look at that. I went too quick, too fast. Absolutely. So what's this? So the next day, we've had an impulse move down. We didn't quite reach a pivot point here. We're correcting. We might get another impulse wave down below that support, and away we hopefully go. There we go to the next one. That's right. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective. So this course I'm hoping to bring out will be something like this. I know we can't predict where the price is going to go, but the last time I labeled this was Sunday last week. I said the price is going to come down to this target, back up to here and break below. The target's kind of right. It did come back up, came back down here, So the targets are somewhat right. It's just the timing that's out at the moment. It will start from a monthly perspective. We'll work down to the weekly. So it'll be the same situation you're looking at here. It'll get labeled more defined in here. Into a daily, more defined here to try and pick your exact sort of turning point. But between that and that intraday strategy that I'm working on at the moment, that's hopefully what I'll be bringing to the table pretty soon. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer anything about waves. And yeah. It's a, yeah, it's very new. I can understand. I don't want to really confuse anyone just yet. But for an impulsive on the euro corrective.
Martin, you Nikhil this side. Basically, just wanted to ask you that wave theory versus price action. You know both. So what would you say that what is the basic difference between wave theory and price action?
You have to combine the two, I believe. Definitely
Okay.
candlestick patterns, support, resistance, head and shoulders are very reliable. One thing I have found with double tops and double bottoms.
Yeah.
We can look at this fellow here.
Okay.
If we get an extension around 127, possibly not so much 161, but 127, it's a very reliable sort of pattern for this double top between there and there.
Right.
That's something that I've found working on this at the moment. This will happen on a retracement wave and a motive wave as well that I've found.
Okay. So you mean to say we have to combine both of them? That's the most important.
Yes,
That's
it
the
will
conclusion.
take time. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mother's Day. Poor mum. Hope everyone's mum's okay.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Blessings for you and all the people.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nishanti.
Thank you. Too much work now. Too much work. I know. Yeah, I wish I have more time. I wish COVID, lockdown would continue longer.
Oh, sure.
But nah.
Not so much.
Yeah, that is COVID worked out really well. But anyway, yeah, it's working on getting new motel in lithium mining.
I'm waiting for your IPO to trade that. That will be the first stock to trade in ASX for me. Go for it, lithium.
And it's a really good project actually. You guys should if you have a time, you should go visit that site, Western Australia. You can go up really up close, and it's been running for like 100 years now. With more demand and everything, it's really it's really
near Perth, right?
Sorry,
It's near Perth.
lithium. Yeah, Western Australia, green bushes. It's around 200, 250 or something kilometers. So it's like usually, the for the mining, you just have to go. It's really in further in countryside, but this is you can just go and then like see yourself. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
the
we're
biggest
running
biggest lithium mine in the world.
Oh,
So half of owned by Chinese, like a Chinese company, and then the other one is Talism. So it's so they Tesla, some of it, like actually, there's another lithium mining. So they were like, they have to put the tender in. So apparently Tesla got the other one. This one like more China, that Chinese like electric car company. What is it? So it's more in half, like 51% is Chinese company interest. The other one is Talism Lithium. So that's 49%. So it's more into it's and then like there's another mine, lithium mine, that's more Tesla end up getting that one, like not this one, but that's all right. Like next 20 years, like it's like next 20 years, they have the project layout for next 20 years. So it's really good, for the job. The Talism lithium, and the other one is so it's like not the Tesla. I was thinking, Tesla got the other one, like, but this is it's Tesla haven't got any shares on this. I just I thought they were like, but no, it's different company. But the other one is like have like world biggest lithium ownership, like the Chinese company. So all the lithiums go straight to China from Perth. So so and then they have like production plant in Perth itself. So they just like carry whole all the mine, and then they process, and then it's like it's a powder, like it's like flour kind, like it's really most like fine powder. Lithium is like compared to all other metal in the world, so it's like so dust kind of powder thing. So and then that's they process that one, and then they send out to China, and like it's a mobile phone, mobile phone to battery and everything. They use like so much of lithium these days for things, and like solar panels to everything. So it's like another 20 years easy in that mining itself has thingy. So but this I just bought this accommodation, but initially lithium mine itself owned that place, but they didn't want to manage that. So I happened to be there, and then well, I got it. So now I have more things to worry. I guess.
good.
Nishanti,
It's like 4 kilometers. So it's
Nishanti,
really-
are your other places near mines as well?
Yes. Actually, what happened is like, the other Donnybrook, that's also, it's not like very near the mine, but it's like around 30 kilometers. But, we just getting like so many people, they booked out our place. So I just approached the company, the director, and then asked like, what's happening? Why, what's your, and then he was saying, we don't have any accommodation close to green bushes. We are having, and then he said, if you can get something, close to, green bushes, that would be gold. So, I went for that gold, I guess. Yeah. So, but this company already booking like for next 2 years. They have like, they already booked like half of the motel.
Well done.
Wow,
So it's,
that's a business. That's a business.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's I don't know, it's maybe luck, I guess, because I really like, normally I like mine, so I just went there, and then I was driving by when I went to Donnybrook Motel, and then I thought, it's better find something from here, and then I walk into this it's a green, if you see it, it's like Green Bushes Exchange Hotel. So I just walk in, and then I asked, like, is there anything available in this town? And then he say, real estate people, moving in this Thursday to take a photo to go into market. And then I just done the deal and then came out of the place. So
Wow.
yeah. So yeah. Yeah, but I thought I'm going to deal with that person directly, but apparently real estate people approached next day saying that he already signed the contract day before I walked in. So now I'm going with real estate people, like that's all right. Like, so, but that one is settling like next month or two. So it's not settled yet. So but I already have like booking, like Donnybrook booking. I'm just already I'm moving into Green Bushes, because I want Donnybrook to be like free, like so other people, other infrastructure building and everything, they can use those places. But yeah, so yeah, that one, yeah, good.
So those two are near the mines, but are your other places near mines as well, Nishant?
No, that's completely different. That's where I really like tropical, like Cairns, like it's I have another two in Cairns city itself.
Yeah.
So
Yes, mate.
that's not.
I had known that, I would have given you a call.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So if you're going to Cairns, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's in the city. So yeah, I'm just like looking at other things in Melbourne. Like I want to do something in Melbourne as well. But yeah, I would rather not something in Melbourne, because there's too much stress. Like I have to physically be there. I hate being physically. I would rather deal with people in Zoom these days.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, but like that's like putting, yeah, I really like trading, so it's putting me so much less time in for trading, but it's all good. Yeah, it's yeah. Mm. Thank you. Mhm.
Partha, can you send me the link for the recording for that so I can listen to the first half, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Partha.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Partha. Bye.